blocks out the sun. During the last American eclipse in 2017, you see them there, flamingos at Nashville Zoo huddling together super close, and then the typically lazy lemurs actually paced around their enclosure. Here to get wild tonight, we have veterinary behaviorist at Ohio State's College of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Leanne Lilly. All right, Dr. Lilly, what other weird wild animal behaviors happen when the moon blocks out the sun?
Yeah, so it depends a lot on the species and certainly on the individual themselves. There are reports of Galapagos tortoises suddenly mating spontaneously during eclipses, which is not their normal forte. Giraffes, at least at one zoo, were reported to all become suddenly very much animated and running around. And giraffes are generally slower paced animals unless they perceive a threat. The drop in temperature and possibly the darkness may trigger some animals, particularly invertebrates, to start nighttime behaviors. So decreases in bee activity, butterflies decreasing their activity. Conversely, crickets have been recorded to spike in their vocalizations and sound making at this time. So it's going to be a potentially widespread. Very commonly, birds are reported to roost, and we don't have as much data on dogs and cats. And that may happen to be partially because they're mostly tuned into our schedules rather than a strict daylight schedule. But that doesn't mean that things might not be different. Also, we know that when we humans act differently, sometimes our companion animals find that pretty anxiety producing. So in those situations, we need to be aware of how we're impacting our pets.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so there's a bunch of zoos in the path of this eclipse. Sometimes you see animals showing signs when an earthquake or a tsunami is coming. So I wonder, can these lions, tigers, and bears sense that this is approaching, or is there something that they might feel that we don't, because maybe we're a little more tuned out to some of nature's cues?
Sure, that's a great question. And it can be pretty hard to answer that because we're very much often limited to what we can measure. And often what we think to measure is what we can sense. Certainly, there are actually groups who do things like study the geomagnetic field during eclipses. And it would be fascinating to get those and us in the same room and see what we can find out. But two, we have to remember that many of these animals, especially prey animals, are very finely tuned into smells and sounds and things like wind patterns that we ignore all the time. And so what to us might seem like a spooky sixth sense might be a phenomenally better sense of hearing or a better sense of smell. And so when you get multiple signals that all say something is different, something is happening, or maybe it's nighttime, crickets, birds, drop in temperature, suddenly dark, or starting to get dark, all of those may make a very different picture to an animal that has a different sensory set than it does to us. They also haven't spent the last couple of weeks hyping this up for themselves, so they don't know that it's coming the same way we are all getting really excited about it. So I think any of those range of responses could potentially be at play.
Yeah. Very good point. But maybe they know that we're hyped up. As you said, these domesticated animals do sort of play off of our behaviors, so we'll have to see. Dr. Lilly, so great to talk to you. I know a lot of people are curious about this.
Thank you.
All right, get your viewing glasses ready. You will join me, hopefully, and Boris Sanchez for CNN's live coverage of the eclipse across America. That's going to start Monday at 1 Eastern, or you can stream it on Max as well. And thank you for joining.